Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a photocard haul and binder update. It is the second time I'm filming this, but we're going to pretend like it's the first. So anyway, this stuff is basically the last little bit that trickled in from my first buying hiatus. I am happy to report that since you saw my last video, I have lifted the buying ban and then re-put it in place essentially. So I do have a lot of stuff coming. Today actually I think is when that package arrives, so I'm very excited. But this is pre-buying hiatus stuff still, so let's get it put away once again and then we can move on. Anyway, first actually I just wanted to show that I did pull this card in my JK Folio photo book. I have no idea where I'm going to be displaying this, so I'm actually not going to put it away yet because I can't make a decision about who I'm going to collect. I really want to do all of them, but then that's 28 cards, which is obviously not divisible by 9. That would be 27. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might wait to actually put these away until the last one comes out and then finally make my decision, but I wanted to show that I did pull his. Also, by the time that this video is out, I imagine my Namjoon one will have come as well, so I can put that up on the screen and you can see what I pulled. Unfortunately, Weverse is not shuffling, which is fine for me because I'm buying with my friend, so they're not both for me, but it is definitely frustrating thinking about if I want to buy multiple of Jimin's and then they're just not shuffling them at all, but I guess there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, anyway, starting off, we have very quick updates in my DVD binders. If you saw my last video, then you would have seen me haul Young Forever Yoongi. So I'm going to be putting him away with you all today, finally. I think it's so funny that obviously Taegi Minjun is my bias line, so they're all in the hot air balloon, and then we have Tae, who's an odd one out, like laying on the ground. And the same thing happened to me with Kaonenga for Taegi Minjun. Lee Minjun are all in the same concept of the cherry blossom trees, and then Yoongi's, just chilling out on the pier. So it looks like I'm destined to always have an odd one out, but it's fine. I can forgive him because this is truly, I won't talk about it anymore because you already know, one of my favorite Yoongi cards of all time. I'm so happy to have it. And speaking of my favorite Yoongi cards of all time, if you follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I have this card, but if you don't, surprise, I did get my hands on Yoongi's Memories of 2017 Blu-ray. This is the last and final reason I was on that buying ban, but I'm so grateful to have it. It was a card that I never thought I would have, but once again, due to the conversion between yen and USD being so much better than it has in the past, I was able to get it. So I'm very excited about that. And there he is, and this page is complete. Look at it. I really didn't think finishing 2017 Blu-ray finishing would ever be a possibility for me, so I'm kind of just speechless when I look at this page. This is the main page, and then this is the back side. I honestly really like how this back side looks as well, because we've got the yellow and then the blue, and it's all just a much more fun concept, and then we've got the main one over here, so I'm a big fan of that. That is actually the last of the updates that we have in this binder, because I keep forgetting that in my last video, I split my DVD binder into two. So let me get out the second DVD binder and we'll put away the last two DVD updates. Okay, and we're back in the 2020 onward DVD binder. So like I said, just quick little updates. I was able to get Yoongi's Suzu Blu-ray. I had expected to buy it in the Japanese market, but I ended up being able to find listings in the US that were pretty comparable to the Japanese market, so I just went ahead and got it. He's very cute. I will say though, this is probably my least favorite page, just concept-wise. It really bothers me that Winter Package is being covered up as a double-sided, and I don't, necessarily think the Suzu looks match with the Winter Package, but I'm hoping that as DVD photo cards come out, if they do, that I could maybe fudge this around a little bit, just because I do have a full OT7 set, and so this needs somewhere to go. Just for layout purposes, it has to be like this, but I'm hoping I can find a different solution because I don't love this matchup. But other than that, I'm happy with the layout. I will say PTD on Disney Plus released last night. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet just because I've been in class. I just got back from class, but I'm so excited to watch it. Thankfully, my Disney Plus subscription is finally coming in handy for something. But anyway, this is going to be the Memories of 2021 page, unless they ultimately do release PTD in DVD form, which I'm really hoping they do. So that would go in between Memories and Suzu, but for now, since this is the only thing we have formally announced, it goes here. I did pull Namjoon for Memories of 2021. I actually bought it twice. My second pull was Hobie, and I have since sent him on to a new home. But it was definitely really fun to pull one of my bias line members. And this was actually my first Namjoon DVD pull ever. I've realized when I was doing my calculations, I haven't really pulled a lot of DVDs myself. I usually join goes for them, so I can remember all of my DVD pulls. And I've pulled Tae, I've pulled Jimin, I've pulled Jin, I've pulled Hobie, and now I've pulled Namjoon. I've never pulled Yoonkook though, so that would be fun. Honestly though, in the Blu-ray, I also bought 2 Blu-rays, and I'm really just hoping 2 bias line members come home just so I can have the pages, but it's fine. Whatever happens, happens. You can't really control who you pull or where the luck will go. So very happy to have Namjoon's, and I'll definitely focus on getting everyone else's. Probably once they release in the Japanese market is when I will start targeting Memories of 2021, and fingers crossed. I pulled 2 bias line for Blu-ray, but it's okay. So that is actually the end of DVD, which is surprising quick. Actually, in my package that's coming today, I have a pretty exciting DVD update, which I can't wait to open up and hope that it's real. So send me your good vibes. I guess by the time you're seeing this, I'll already know if it's real or not, but I'll keep you in suspense because I love the drama. Anyway, we can move into my merch binders now. This is actually another pretty quick merch update section. This is basically my DVD inclusions, and my exhibition stuff is all in this binder. This is new art. This is from Autumn Cookie. I will link the Instagram down below, and then all of this is still Chae Kim as well. So any art you see in my binder, it's Chae Kim or Autumn Cookie. Anyway, our first update is in the DVD section. Happily, I did get my hands on Jimin Sao Paulo bookmark. And here he is, already taped him in for ease. I already have Tae secured. I'm getting it from Esther. So I knew I had to get my act into gear and get my hands on Jimin. So I do have Jimin's now, and Tae's is secure. So this is technically complete. I am really hoping that Speak Yourself the Final also has bookmark inclusions. I would really like the consistency. You know, you can never count on consistency with them, so I guess we'll see, but I'm definitely hoping for the uniformity of Speak Yourself the Final having bookmark PCs.
We will see.
Anyway, moving next though, I do have an update for this page. And this is kind of the tour movie showings. I really struggled with where to put this section, so I just ultimately decided I was going to put it in the tour muster DVD section. So my 2 updates are Bring the Soul Lenti for Jimin, and then I believe this is Break the Silence. I will correct myself if I'm wrong, but I do believe it is. So I do have Tae's on the back, so I'm just going to add Jimin's there, and then I'll put Jimin's Bring the Soul Lenti on the front. I don't know what I will get for the other side, but there's that. I really honestly like how this ended up looking, and like I said, I'll eventually find something there. Maybe I'll just get the postcard because the postcards are definitely a lot cheaper than the Lenti is, but we will see. So moving on, we can go into my exhibition section. This is seasonal. I did put Dalmajang and Little Wishes back into seasonal, probably much to Esther's chagrin, so I'm sorry, but I was just really messing around with my merch order again, and Dalmajang is a seasonal holiday, so I'm going to keep it in seasonal, and it's the same with Little Wishes. If Little Wishes gets released again, I will be just adding it here, and Dalmajang for this year will go here. I'm so excited for this Dalmajang merch. I kind of went a little crazy this time around, but I just thought it was so pretty. I didn't think it was possible for me to like the concept more than last year's, but I honestly do like this concept more than last year's. So I'm so excited to see those cards and get all the merch. I got a few items I wouldn't normally do, even just because I wanted them, not just for the PCs.
Permission to everything.
So I'm very excited. I'm also extremely happy to announce that I have filled these fillers finally. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, like I said, we are going to the exhibition section. So starting off, I do have an update for Onal, and also I'm finally going to put away my Butterfly Dream photos. Now, you have to be an extreme OG member of this channel to even know that I have these cards, because I don't even think the video is public on my account anymore. Actually, I'm almost positive it's not. So these look like they're brand new, but I promise you I've had all of these photos since I basically started my collection, and I'm just now putting them away and in order. So these are the Namjoon Onal exhibition photos that I got from my haul. And then actually when I bought that yoongi Memories of 2017 as an official freebie, the seller included one of his official Onal photos too. So I have a little Namgi beginning before we go into Jimin's set. I would like to get more of theirs as well, but for now I'm really happy that that fills out the page. But in front of that will go Butterfly Dream. So I have 3 of Tae's and a Veman unit. Like I said, I have had these for a very long time, so they're finally getting put away. I just could never figure out what I was going to do with them, especially because I have one more coming. I have kind of a group Taejoon unit coming, so I don't know if I'll just put it on the back or if I'll start a new page and try to get a few more. I really like Butterfly Dream, but I'm very content with the 4 that I have. I have no kind of grand big ideas of trying to complete Tae's or Jimin's. It would be nice to have a few of Jimin's, but the price kind of really turns me off. So if I ever find a good deal, I obviously will pick it up, but it's definitely not a priority. So that is Butterfly Dream finally going away. And then also an exhibition, the last thing we have to update in this section was, I said in my reorganization that the next thing that would be getting put in this section is the Hybe PTD on Stage Cards, and they're finally here. They were some of the more frustrating things I have ever sorted. Here are my grievances, my top line grievances. I don't understand why they couldn't have just picked 1 card per member for each stage.
아니 왜?
Why are there 2 Taejuns and no Namjoons in this outfit?
왜?
It really bothers me. It also really bothers me that we have a repeat of the postcards, Exhibit A. Why do that?
왜?
Why do that? I think Hobi's is the same, and I believe Namjoon's is the same, and Jin's might be the same as well. Don't quote me on that for sure. I'm not completely sure, but it just really bothers me that these were the way they were, because they're so beautiful in real life. So if you don't like this ordering, I get it, but please don't tell me, because I really wanted to keep the outfit stages together. So here's the outfit red stage. And then on this side, I did the Black Swan looks. And then I did the sound check looks. And then I have the black card as, you know, the filler, which was also a consideration because half of these are orange backed too. And so for up here, we have rehearsal, I'm guessing. I believe these are from the 4th stage, and then these are from the 3rd stage. So that is how I did that. And then on the back, I have the encore stage. We only had 4 encore looks, and 2 of them are JK. So I had to put them on the corners so I could have all these black backs, but I don't hate how it looks. I'll do a quick little flip through. I might try to change it someday. Maybe I can make it look a little bit more cohesive, but I can't even tell you how long I worked on sorting this to try to get it in a way that made sense, because I really wanted to keep all of the outfits together and I wanted to keep all of OT7, so it just became impossible to do that without doing some kind of creative layouts. So there's that. I definitely just knocked this uneven. I'm so sorry, but hopefully you can see these. So these are all the Hybe cards from behind the stage of Permission to Dance. So there is that. I will get into my next merch binder where we have a lot more updates than we did in this one. Okay, we're back in this merch binder. So this is kind of general merch, Festa, membership, collabs, stuff like that. So once again, this is Autumn Cookie, and then this is J. Kim. So we can get into it. Starting off, A Wonderful Sheep. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are watching, I'm so sorry for disappointing you. I have given up on my endeavor to try to make these venue cards work with Speak Yourself.
켜져.
So I pushed Permission to Dance onto this page. I still need to make fillers for it, but I will definitely be doing some kind of orange Permission to Dance filler because I need them to match these corners somehow. I still don't think that this is the way that I want to keep it. I still feel like it looks a little uncanny, but it's what we're working with for now. So this is what starts this. And then Speak Yourself, the final is here. And I think I'm going to make this a general catch-all page for past tour venue cards. So I did get my hands on Tay's third muster army booth, which I had no kind of expectations of collecting because these are rather pricey. However, I could not pass up the opportunity for this price. It was like old collector price for both of them, so I got them. I do know Jimin's is a bit harder to track down. I feel like I always see it as more expensive. I'm not sure why, perhaps because he's blonde in those cards, but I don't know if I'll end up getting Jimin's third muster army booth. I will definitely be getting his Speak Yourself, the final card, so I might just, as I said, make this kind of a catch-all. I expect Busan will have a live play card, so that could potentially go here. There are Wings Army booth. I believe there are smaller cards for Wings I could put here as well. So this page is a work in progress, and for now we're just going to keep it like this. But yeah, I'm sorry for disappointing you. If you're watching this video, Wonderful Sheep, I really tried to find a solution to fit the filler, but I just could not make it work. This orange is just so loud. She's so bold. She's so loud.
Blood orange. She's so pretentious. Shut up. It's red.
So I'm just going to keep them separate. Permission to Dance can be its own thing. But anyway, I moved a lot of my merch into 6 pocket pages. I did downsize a tiny bit on merch and only kept the stuff that I really like. So because I did that, a lot of things are tenuously combined. You might not agree with the exact way that I'm going to categorize these things because they don't really necessarily have categories. I'm really going more based on color vibes. So obviously for here, I will put Tay's Map of the Soul ring PC. But then for the middle, I'm going to put the Jin merch photo card units from Map of the Soul 7 and Bang Bang Con. I'm not quite sure what these are from. I think one might be a phone strap, but I can just put it up on the screen because I honestly cannot remember what these are from. These are not the unit mini photo cards from the tour packs. These are from merch, so just know that. But I thought honestly it looked nice. Obviously they're wearing the same outfits here, but even here we're all wearing white, so I liked how that looked. And you know, Speak Yourself, the finals, a nice precursor into these. So that is how this gets laid out, and this is starting off the 6 pocket pages. So for here, I don't actually have anything physically here with me, but I do have it on the way. I'm going to put the 4th muster binder PCs, the 4th fan meeting binder PC, and then the Magic Shop mood lights, all for Veeman on this page. So I do have some on the way for me. I think I'm missing 2 cards on this page, so I'm excited to show you what that ultimately ends up looking like. And then for this page, I'm going to do the clipboard photos from Magic Shop. As you can see, we've got the BBC charger, and then I will do the Swooju pajamas. I do have Jimin's on the way. I just don't have it with me yet. And that will be this page. So it's kind of a muster page, I guess, if you want to call Bang Bang Con a tour / muster. It really kind of was its own thing, wasn't it? So I'm just going to pretend it was a muster. And for these, like I said, I'm kind of just going after the merch that I really like. There are a few more things that I want to track down beyond just the binder PCs and the mood lamp. There are a few more merch cards that I want, but other than that, what you see is what you get, and I'm not very interested in back collecting too much of what I don't have. So that is how I think I'm going to be the most content with this section. I just can't be worried about the order too much. As long as it's not a color egregious offense to the eye, I think I'm okay with it. So that's this page, and then on the back, I did get my hands on this unit card. I believe this is from the Wallet PC from Magic Shop, but it had my full bias line on it, so I really wanted to get it. And I just threw it on the back because I thought it looked cute there, and truly it's such a strange size, it has nowhere else to go. So that is a new addition. And then here, this looks generally the same from the last time you saw it. These are the backpacks, acrylic, and then the hotel PCs for PTD. So that will be this page. And then this page is probably the most random, but I also really like how the colors vibe vibe. So obviously I still need Jimin's Armypedia puzzle PC, but I do have Tae's brooches. It was so funny. I left for the summer, and then a week later my Tae brooches got delivered at my apartment at grad school. So luckily my friend was able to save them for me and just put them in my apartment. But my Tae brooches have been waiting for me for a very long time. I do have his making log and stuff to get out, but I'm pretty low on 2 pocket pages, so I just haven't done it yet. But I will be putting his in my binder as well. But that is this page. Jimin Armypedia is definitely a top priority because I'd really just like to finish, not necessarily these gaps, but I really want to finish these gaps for the end of 2022. And I'm pretty much almost there. So definitely looking for Jimin's Armypedia puzzle piece. And then this, very random. These fillers won't stay here. I know they're very loud. I promise they won't stay here though. But essentially I finally caved and I got Tae's Fortune Box PC set. So that's basically set me on a journey now. I need to get Jimin's. And then my issue is that, in my opinion, I think these are too small to be sitting in 6 pockets. So they fit really nice in 9 pockets, right? But when I look between Namgi's, I want both of them. They're both so cute. I just can't decide who I want to do. So I haven't made a decision yet. I'm going to get Jimin's, and then I'm really going to sit down and look at them and decide if I'll get Namjoon's or Yoongi's. I know I could technically get both, but I don't know how I would display it. That would be 12 cards at that point. So it'll really just be easier if I can just do a 3 trio bias line on this page, but it remains to be seen who I'm going to collect because, like I said, I really like these. I know for a fact this is T, but I don't know if this is B or S. So I will put it up on the screen what the right order is, and by the time you see this binder again, I will have fixed it. Anyway, moving into the next section, this is the kind of photo book section. Not necessarily concept photo books, because concept photo books are about albums. This is just the photo books that come out. So I think I'll probably end up putting the birthday merch here from all of those photo books. But for now, the fact photo book is the only thing that fits in this section. I don't have Yoongi's Hollow, but I did get the group card and I got Tae's regular card. Ultimately, what I would really like to do on this page is put the group card in the center and then do Taegi Minjun for the hollow and the regular. So to do that, I need Yoongi's Hollow and then I need both of Namjoon's cards. And then I could go around the sides like I do when I have 8 cards for the 4 bias line. But for now, that works. I'm happy with that. And hopefully, eventually, I can get this page looking to how I really want it to look. But I just adore these cards so much, so I don't think it'll take much convincing for me to eventually complete this page as long as the price is right. So continuing on randomly into collab section, we can skip over this whole general merch section and the magazine section, and we can go straight into the collab section. I have 2 minor updates. If you saw my last IE haul video, then you will have known that I purchased a Jimin bundle that had this IC sticker. And so whenever anyone sends me, I usually almost always buy the other one. So there's Tae's IC sticker as well. I did it especially because I have 2 empty spots. So this collab section is basically done. The only time I have not gotten gifted one of these was for these. These are the only things I have ever sought out myself because I'm obsessed with this card. But everything else, these sets started because someone sent me at least one of my bias line members for free. And so then I just completed them. So I'm not a big collab collector. I mean, that's pretty obvious from what I just said. So I have no idea where I'm going in collab next. I'm happy that this is full now. And I guess whatever someone sends me next for free that ends up being a collab is where I will be going next, because otherwise I'm just not that interested personally in collabs. But I'm happy with the cute little 2 pages that I got. I do know they just came out with these Z Flip size cards again, but I don't think I'll go out of my way to get them, honestly. So anyway, this is the Festa section, which we can skip, and we can go into the Membership Japan Fan Club section, which is truly a mess, but don't worry about it. I don't think I'll ever get my act together, honestly. This is the 3rd membership. I believe this is the 6th, maybe. I think this was 5th to 6th, right? So it would be the 6th, and then this is the 8th, I believe. I still have to put the 8th photo cards away, but I'm sure you're all very aware how difficult the 8th membership photo cards are. I have the 9th ones ordered and on the way, so that's exciting. And then we get into the merch box section. So I don't actually remember the order of these. I think these are the first ones to come out, possibly merch box 4 they were, 3 or 4. So I put them at the top, and then I don't remember what these are either, but I think this is the right order. And then I know I'm missing them lounging and holding coffee cups. And then the event from it was like a raffle where you got to be on a private live stream with them and they're all wearing those pajamas. I'm missing those ones. I have merch box 9 ordered, which has cards, so I have them secured. So that's nice. I just am missing 2 each then, which I will eventually get my hands on. I was really hoping and waiting that I would find a bundle on Mercari Japan that had all of the membership cards for Veeman, but was not successful. If I did see any, they were just really overpriced, so it ended up being better for me to go the individual route. But yes, these are the updates that were made to this binder. Like I said, everything is still generally the same, but there have been a few tweaks here and there and some minor merch downsizing occurred, but other than that, it all generally looks the same. So I will get into my tour binder now, the elusive tour binder. You haven't seen it in over 2 months, actually over 3 months. Oh my goodness. So I will grab it now, just so you can trust me that everything is safe and sound. Okay, and here's the tour binder. As you can see, we were going for a pink hair moment. You will also see that take place when we get to the muster section as well. We really did pink hair for dividers. Anyway though, let's get into this. The first updates that I have are in HYYH. I'm still really eager to hopefully find units to fill in these gaps, but I'm happy to say that I can finally put away these Jimin postcards that I hauled in my last Bai haul, and here they are right here. So I thought what made the most sense is because 1 and 2 are in a different location than 3, 4, and 5, that I would do 1 and 2 on the front with the unit in the middle, and then all of these are the same concept, can go on their own page. It's so painful to me to put these cards in naked. I hate putting postcards in without sleeves on, but the sleeves are too slippery. The cards slide out. They really will have to get taped in there if I want them to stay, which I probably will eventually do because, like I said, I hate putting in naked postcards just into sleeves. So it's definitely a task I'll get around to eventually, but I just haven't yet. So I will put them in unsleeved. I really just looked at these two for a second and was like, wait, do I have a dupe? No, they just made postcards out of him barely moving his head. Wow, okay, that tripped me out for a second. These are literally identical, which is why I think I'm content to just have Jimin's. It's fine. I know Tae's are pretty similar too, so that might be it on HYYH on stage. I just obviously need to get Jimin's mini PC set and then we can call that done. But wow, I can't believe, especially these two, they're like identical. Anyway, okay, here is an exciting update. We do have epilogue updates. I have Jimin's set. So I wanted to do it by orientation, which is why those fillers are there like that. So this is the only horizontal card. The rest of his are upright. Whereas with Tae's, we've got 3 upright, 2 horizontal, and 2 vertical. So maybe I'll change that order too. Let me just see. This is the intention though. I want to get 2 more units for Jimin's page so there's not fillers. Unpopular opinion, but I love Veeman's epilogue cards. I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about these cards, but I'm a big fan, honestly. I think they both look adorable. You know, I'm a stan of awkward props, and honestly, no complaints from me. I'm very happy to have them. So there's Jimin's set. I want to get the Young line and then another group card. I do have the only bias line PC of my original trio bias line in existence on this page, and then I have the Maknae line. So like I said, I'd like to get Young line and then hopefully a group PC for here. But for these, let me see. Honestly, it's fine. Do I move this over here? Is that better? I don't know. I'm not standing up, so I'll be able to make my decision when I'm editing, but let me know down below if you prefer them offset with the units here and here, or if you like them in a line, because that's what I also intended to do up here, just because he's the only odd one out. Anyway, we will see. We'll get there eventually. Next for wings, I do have a very exciting update. And now I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but I have had Tay's Wings the Final Hollow since I started my channel. Would you know that if you've seen all my videos? No, you would not. I just never showed it because I didn't want to put it out all by itself.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
So I've just held on to it until I completed that set. And so I'm happy to report after 2 years of owning the Tay Hollow for Wings the Final, I have finally completed his set. And then I had to track down the SAPC as well. But that was a very long time coming. I was just always very nervous about buying these Wings the Final cards in set form because there are fakes of these as there are with all mini PCs. I'm not putting this in the right order, am I? Or no, I am. Is this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. False alarm. I was just really hesitant to buy these because Wings the Final are obviously a pretty popular set due to the Hollow PC, and where there are popular sets often breeds more fakes. So I did eventually get my hands on some from a reputable seller, and then I've completed the set now. As you can see, I definitely want to turn my attention now to Jimin's. Jimin's Hollow is extremely elusive. At least in my experience. I've only seen it for sale a couple times in the entire time I've been collecting. So I'm definitely focused on getting the Hollow done first. This is just my opinion. I know other people have different approaches to this set, but I personally don't want to have the set if I can't have the Hollow. So if I can't have the Hollow, I'm not going to collect the set. So the next focus, probably in the next year or so, I would like to track down Jimin's Wings the Final Hollow so I can finally start working on his set to complete it. So this was another thing that showed up like a week after I left for the entire summer. I felt so bad. Someone offered to sell me 2 of the yoongi cards that I was missing from this set. So I finally have 7 of 8, and I also have 4 of 8. And I'm also happy to report I'm getting 3 of 8 from Esther. So this set is technically finally complete. It took me forever, obviously. I mean, it's September 2022 now, but there we go. I do have this one on the way eventually to me. So yoongi set is complete. Permission to Dance is finally done. At least from this standpoint. We'll see if there ends up being a DVD, but until then, Permission to Dance for me is done. Ignore this filler situation. I need to think of another one that can go here, but that's just what I'm working on. And then this is the kind of Las Vegas soul stuff. And then we move into muster and fan meeting. So see what I mean? We're doing a pink hair theme in this tour binder. I have no updates to this earlier stuff, but I do have an update for third muster. 2 updates actually. I got my hands on Jimin's photo album, and I also have Tay's on the way, so that is very exciting. I think these little square cards are so cute, so I'm really happy to have them. Tay's will go here, and then this is tricky. I don't have any player cards, and technically third fan meeting came first, at least the first night did before muster. So if you're ever confused in my DVD section why everything goes muster fan meeting except for third, it's because the third fan meeting actually happened first. So I don't know actually if I should put these things in front of these or just kind of wait till I get more of the player cards before I make any decisions. Essentially this is 1 and 3. I believe I have 2 of 5 coming from Esther. So I'll have at least a 3-pocket page. I might stop there, I might not. The ones that I'm missing are both vertical. I actually see those for sale a lot, so I don't know how difficult it'll be complete, but I think it might be easier than perhaps it is for some other members. Like I said, a lot of people really like this blonde on Jimin, so I do see him for sale quite a bit. But for now, I'll leave it here. And like I said, I'm not crazy about how everything is looking through on these larger inclusions. If I got the player cards, maybe it would help a little bit, but for now, it's fine. Moving on though, I still don't have anything from fourth muster. That's definitely something that I want to turn my attention towards in the next year in 2023 because it is fairly obvious from my channel content that I have not been focused on tour. I have been focused on other things, and you know, that is okay. I think you've got to follow your priority whims, but there is a part of me that still would like to continue to make progress on this binder because I am very close to being complete for what I personally deem complete. It's not a full complete tour muster binder, however, it is almost complete to my satisfaction. So that is exciting, and it's definitely a goal that I want to work on in 2023. As you can see though, I am putting away Tay's full set, the 4th fan meeting. Oh, and we've got a spoiler for the next page, but I'm very happy to have this. I love blonde V-min, I really do. This is a whole treat for me as a V-mini. Look at that. What if I put them on the same page? I know some people do that. It'd be a little unhinged of me to only do it for one. I think I'd have to do it for all. But for these ones especially, I really like how that looks of the same theme. I'll think about it. I'll think about it and try it out. And maybe that's something I'll implement too. Anyway, as you already saw, the last update that I have in this binder and also of this video is the penultimate Tay 5th muster card. So with this, I only have one left, which is 6 out of 8. If you ever see Tay's 6 out of 8 selling from a reputable person, please let me know. I would love to finish this set in 2022.
Please.
I don't think Jimin's is as likely because I still got a ways to go on him, but Tay's, I really think I can finish it in 2022, and I would love to. So like I said, if you ever see his 6 out of 8 for sale from a reputable person, please do let me know, because I'd love to see one of these complete this year. But actually, that is the end of this video. When I'm filming this, it's September 8th, so it is not Namjoon's birthday yet. And then when you see this video, it will have already been Namjoon's birthday. But I still wanted to give a big happy birthday shout out to Namjoon because I love him and he's the best. I hope he had an amazing birthday, and I literally cannot wait to see his birthday photo book in my own hands. Those pictures are seriously so stunning.
Hot body!
And I don't know what I'm going to do for everyone's photo book, but I am 100% collecting all 4 of his, so I cannot wait. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. You can comment if you would like to, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I hope you're having a really good day, and I will see you all very soon. Goodbye!
Get the hell out.